Hello, everybody.
All right, Mr. Tony Edwards. You live on Crockett, Mr. Edwards?
Look,
Who do you live with?
I'm with a ministry.
You live with a minister?
Ministry.
A ministry, I see. What ministry is that?
Black but not broken.
And do you work for them or what do you do, sir?
I don't do nothing. We sit around, we fundraise and help get donations to keep the church open and
Okay,
help other drug addicts.
okay. So, sir, you have from November 11th, 2024 prohibited activities and uses on a public right-of-way. Fine range on that is $100 to $500 plus your court costs. On this violation, Mr. Edwards, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
No,
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury, sir?
I don't know when I get time served.
You're not time served, sir. So, sorry. So, do you want time to hire a lawyer, sir? You can tell me yes or no.
If I get a lawyer, will that mean I get out today?
Well, if you plead guilty or no contest, I'm going to release you today. If you plead not guilty, I'll release you today. So it's up to you, Mr. Edwards.
I say that over again.
If you plead not guilty, I'll release you today. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'll release you today. It's up to you, Mr. Edwards.
I
However,
plead no contest, I'm being released.
yes, but you'll have to show up at court.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So, but if you plead not guilty, you'll be released. Either way, you're getting out. So you just tell me how you want to plead. So on the November 11th, 2024 prohibited activities, do you want time to hire a lawyer, sir? You can tell me yes or no.
I plead no contest. I'll figure it out.
No contest on that? Okay.
Yeah, say no
Caitlin?
contest. Get out today and go do that.
Well, again, Mr. Edwards, whatever you plead, you're getting out today. So you can plead not guilty, get out today, or no contest and get out today.
Okay,
So how do you want to plead on it, sir?
I plead no contest.
Okay. Caitlin, I'm going to change that fine to $500. Yes, ma'am. Court costs are $76, total $576. I'll give him $150 jail credit. So, sir, we're going to go through all of these. All right, December 17th, 2024, prohibited activities and uses on a public right-of-way. Again, that fine range is $100 to $500 plus your court costs. On this violation, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
I do the same on all of them.
Well, I still have to go through them. I appreciate you trying to make me go faster, but
Okay.
you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest, sir?
Okay.
No contest, okay. Caitlin, I'm going to change that fine again to 500. Court costs are 76, so 576, and I'll give him $150 jail credit. All right, sir, and then December 19th, pedestrian failed to yield right away when not in a crosswalk. On this violation, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
There's no contest on that too.
No contest, okay, that is $122. On this one, I'm going to time serve you. So, sir, your total is $852. You must show up at the Amarillo Municipal Court, showing up Monday by 2. You'll check in at the cashier, and then they'll send you in to see a judge. If you fail to show up Monday by 2, we will issue warrants for your arrest. You did plead guilty or no contest while in jail, so if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for a new trial. Do you have any questions, Mr. Edwards?
Oh, ma'am.
Okay, so we need to see you Monday by 2 o'clock at the Amarillo Municipal Court, okay? Thank you.
Be released today, right?
Yes, sir, they'll run your name through the system, see if you have any other holds from any other courts. If you don't, then you'll be released today, and we need to see you Monday by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Sanchez, you've been in Potter County since October, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, that's okay. Just to verify, can you give me your date of birth, Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am, it's 12/12/71.
Okay, all right. So on the violations we're going to talk about today, you'll be time served, but you can plead not guilty if you want to too. That's completely up to you. So I'm going to go through them, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
They're all from September 14th, 2024. You have bicycle, no white light on front and failed to signal turn and no defective brake on bike or motorbike. All of those have a fine range of $1 up to $200 plus your court costs. If you plead not guilty, I'll give you personal bonds on all of them. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'll time serve you, whatever you feel comfortable doing, Mr. Sanchez. But yes, sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I interrupted you again.
Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead.
If I'm not mistaken, I've already been to court for these things once. They issued me a fine and they give me a
Well, let me just stop you there. You had tickets in August and we're done with those. And you had tickets in the beginning, September 9th, and we're done with these. So it's these September 14th, they're still active.
Oh, okay. Oh, so yesterday when I was getting out of jail, that's why I had to be, okay, that makes sense now, ma'am. I knew that I had some, but I didn't know exactly what the dates were and they couldn't
Oh,
tell me.
sure.
So,
Yeah.
plead no contest, ma'am, if that's
Okay.
okay.
Of
No.
course. So on the bicycle, white
was
light on front, that's $2.95 and you're gonna be time served.
Okay, yeah, thank you, ma'am. That's what another thing I was wanting to know is if I was gonna get time served for all of them.
Yes, you
Okay.
sure.
Yes,
Failed
ma'am.
signal turn, for a no contest, that's $2.95 and your time served. Because you said time served, or no contest on all of them, right? Is that what you wanted?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and the defective brake, on bike, that's no contest, that's $2.95 and you are time served.
Thank you very much for that, ma'am. I appreciate that very much.
Of course. Now, sir, you did plead no contest while in jail, so if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for new trial, which I will grant. But as far as the city of Amarillo is concerned, you are time served with our violations. Do you have any other questions, Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am. One other one. I was supposed to be this morning to meet my probation officer. I just started this. I was supposed to have been there at 10:30 this morning in Alex's Alex Davis is who I was supposed to talk to this morning. Is she there at your courthouse or?
She is not, but they'll be able to confirm what time you booked in and booked out. So, you
Well, I
know,
was supposed to be there this morning at 10:30 to meet with her and talk with her and start my probation.
that's not gonna be an issue, sir. I mean, you need to go as soon as you get released, or contact her. But she'll be able to confirm with Randall County when you were booked out. You'll also probably get some kind of documentation if you ask for it, but it won't be a concern. She knows, or she'll be able to verify that you're in jail still.
That I'm in jail?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to not start off on a bad.
Of course, but that being in mind, or keeping in mind, you know, you contact her as soon as you're booked out, okay? Don't wait till tomorrow.
You think I'll be out by, say, 12?
You know, that's between you and your pod officer. I don't know how busy they are, but as soon as you can, boy, make a phone call, okay?
Okay, ma'am, I appreciate, I didn't know if I needed to have you maybe call her.
No, but if
she'll
she
know.
does contact the municipal court, we can verify that we saw you in jail arraignments today.
So I can tell her that if she questions anything that I say.
Yes, you sure can.
Okay, ma'am. I just want, like I said, I just wanted to start off good. I didn't want to have any problems because I got 3 years ahead of me, so.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll be able to, if you need something from us, don't hesitate to reach out to us, but she can just call the jail and she'll be able to verify.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
all right, thank you, Mr. Sanchez. Have a good day.
You too, ma'am. Thank you. Happy holidays.
You too. Mr. Cortez?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Judge Cates. I'm gonna talk to you about your violation, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're fine. All right, so Mr. Cortez, you have from December 19th a disorderly conduct fighting. Do you mind standing up and coming closer? I can't see you very well. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So you have a right to plead not guilty if you want to and request a trial by a judge or by a jury. You have a right to hire a lawyer or you may represent yourself. You have a right to review the state's evidence by filing a written motion for discovery. You have a right to remain silent and not make any statements at all, and any statements that you make can and will be used in evidence against you. You have a right to have an attorney present to advise you prior to or during any question by police officers or prosecutors, and the right to terminate the interview with police officers or prosecutors at any time. If you plead not guilty, I'll set a personal bond. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'll enter a judgment, deduct your jail credit, and we'll talk about your remaining balance. So, Mr. Cortez, on the December 19th, 2024 disorderly conduct fighting, would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir?
No, ma'am.
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury, Mr. Cortez?
I played not contest, no contest.
No contest, okay. So the fine and court costs $434. I'm going to give you $300 jail credit. So you have a remaining balance of $134. So you have to show up at the Amarillo Municipal Court. You'll show up Monday by 2. You'll check in at the cashier. You know, we open at 8. You could show up early, but Monday by 2. You'll go to the cashier. If you can pay that $134, just pay it. If you can't, they'll send you in to see a court and to see a judge. Do you have questions on that, Mr. Cortez?
No, ma'am. Would I get out today so I can pay it tomorrow? I got the money.
And I understand you had the money, but tomorrow is Saturday, so we're not open. You should get out today. If you,
Okay. Then I can go pay it today, ma'am.
you sure can, that's fine. So you could come in before 5 o'clock and go to the cashier and make that payment if you want. But if you don't get out in time or you're running behind, we need to see you Monday by 2, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your grace.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions for me, Mr. Cortez?
Yes, ma'am. How did you get so beautiful?
Oh. All right, Mr. Cortez, any questions about your case?
No, ma'am, but thank you for your grace.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Cortez. You may go back to your pod.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Poole?
Oh, yes.
Hi, Ms. Poole. I am Judge Case. I'm going to talk to you about an old case, but let me ask you some questions. It looks like you were in Potter County. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been in Potter County since December
Yes,
6th?
ma'am.
Oh, all right. So, Ms. Poole, can you come up so I can see a little bit better? Okay. So let's talk about your Class C violation with the City of Amarillo, okay?
Okay.
It's from October 23rd, 2024. It's a theft of coffee. The fine range on that is $100 to $500 plus your court costs. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'm going to time serve you because you've been in Potter County. If you plead not guilty, I'll give you a personal bond. But you do have a right to plead not guilty and request a trial by a judge or by a jury. You have a right to remain silent and not make any statements at all, and any statements that you make can and will be used in evidence against you. You have a right to have an attorney present to advise you prior to or during any question by police officers or prosecutors, and the right to terminate the interview with police officers or prosecutors at any time. And if you're not a U.S. citizen, you have the right to contact your country's consular official. So, Ms. Poole, on this theft from October 23rd, 2024, would you like time to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
Oh, no, I don't need a lawyer. I always have.
Okay. Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury on this theft, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So,
Because I really didn't steal no coffee.
Well,
This has to do with me finding out who my family is.
okay. Okay. So you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
What do no contest get me?
It would get you time served, but you'd
I
have,
no contest.
okay, it's gonna be on your record, this theft, so but you're, with a no contest, I'm gonna enter a judgment, that's $570 would be the total, but you were held in Potter County, so your time served. Do you have questions for me,
Immunity for
Ms.
all
Poole?
charges, though.
I'm sorry?
I have immunity for all charges.
Well, you don't actually, so your time served, but that case is done. Do you have any other questions, Ms. Poole?
No.
Okay, all right, Ms. Poole, so your time served. Thank you so much.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.